optic, and I don't know.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the hard carry, carrying up the CDL matches from Twitch to you. I'm here solo today. Last match of the day. Right now, we're getting into the match Seattle Surge versus NYSL, the New York Subliners. The NYSL #1 ranked right now in the whole league. Let's see if they can keep that up. Seattle 0-3 so far in the qualifiers. Can they keep that losing streak going into the major being last ranked, or are they going to have a little comeback here? Let's see.
So far, get themselves in, getting kills, got map presence, they've got spawns. What have they not got, Chance?
Well, no, they have everything. There is no options of what they do not have other than, I don't know, maybe that map too is what I'm still concerned about long term, but it is worth pointing out the 4-4 record that Seattle have on this map. 2 of those losses are towards New York, actually. I think I said that backwards. Seattle 4-4, their 2 losses to New York, so they're looking to make amends is all I'm trying to say, and so far, decent little bounce back.
CDL with 29,000 viewers right now.
Well, he's done enough.
Some really good matches today. I bet you the Scump Watch Party was bringing in even more with Optic playing today.
Rotation so far. You've got yourselves a lot more Surge members in the hardpoint than you do members of the Subliners. And for now, though, watch that teamwork. Watch the bait and switch, the in and out there.
Sure, if you guys haven't checked out any of the other matches today, some really good ones.
Hitting everyone with, rather.
You can check them out all on the channel. All of today's matches will be up on the channel as you are hearing this, as Hydra and Kisma with 3 big kills to ensure this P2 hardpoint for NYSL.
Kismet, and even just the patience that he had throwing shoulders over by the big door, waiting for his teammates to come and support. Kismet, I mean, again, just such a good player. Very full gameplay, and now him and his teammates posted up in and around the hill. Super tight setup, and really tight setup for the Surge. And honestly, Fred is waiting for his...
Fred with 2 big kills, though.
Well, talk about the...
Almost broke it completely open, but Hydra able to finally get him after 2 kills.
Point before Pred being the last man there. The rest of his teammates set up across the map, now trying to trap the Subliners in on towards.
As Seattle on the early rotation to P3.
And for now,
Civ looks like he's tucked into kitchen already.
Surge looking to bounce back into this one. Here comes the hit.
Yeah, and you see already the setup that Seattle are working to go with. 2 different players pushed out both the top
Priesta with the sub.
right side of the map as well.
It's a good hill to have a sub on.
Grouped together. It looks like 3 players to the restaurant side. Priest is going to be by himself on the outer door, but obviously his position is known, and if Hydra's the first...
Priesta gets called out. Mac and Fred with the first 2 to kind of hold this hill for Seattle.
Coming out of Seattle, that early rotation really paid off.
Yes, Chef. They've got kitchen under full control. 30 seconds left on this one. You still got another hit of this one for the Subliners. In they go, though. But Pred, son, eats them.
Pred, 2 big ones. Damn, I love watching Pred play. 9-4 to start. 8-4 for accuracy, also doing well.
That is all Seattle, all hard point long.
And this is a massive amount of time on the rotation, and while you don't get 2-piece, Mac actually bails himself.
Hydra, the best in the game, probably, with a big kill, then traded out by Mac very quickly.
But obviously for Seattle, it's 2 bodies still at that old time, and Skies is shutting that back door in effect. So New York Subliners,
Skies and Kismet with a couple kills to get control of this bar hill for NYSL.
Looks, this is the opportunity.
Can Civ do anything in the back?
Try to bounce back over to the bar. We now Civ cleaning these.
Here he comes, getting Skies. Mac with another one.
Force of nature for his squad.
Hydra, quick trade. Seattle still getting time as they're in a pretty good lead right now.
So your main AR showing up, and that's a pretty important moment, honestly, for Seattle to get this break. You tail off a full 60 and break in and potentially effectively win the new hill as well. As good as it gets for Hotel, and for
here goes Mac.
This is the game they want to play.
9-6, playing well.
Spawning out, so at least a brief
But Kismet
opportunity maybe to
and
have
Hydra
but not quick
teaming up for a couple kills to really maybe get a hold of this next hard point to get NYSL back into this hard point before it gets out of hand.
A full 60, they're back in, but Surge been clean on the brakes.
Yeah, Surge's brakes have been sweet. Let's find out if we get another one.
And Skies hold them back
Skies hold them back on the
with a
outside.
badly thrown stun. Almost gets him killed, but
Teamwork, Priest to help
able to get Priesta able to team up with him to get Pred.
Comes the counterattack. Sib, unfortunate bit of a team kill there. Now you've isolated these members of the
Uh-oh, Civ got a team kill now. Seattle Surge might be in trouble of losing this full 60.
It's not quite a full 60 chance, but so far so good.
Ah, yeah, that's tough for Skies too. I think he was looking for an extra Vaznev on the ground. Picks up another.
Hydra
Gun for the
on a
job.
5 streak. Wants these streaks, but gets gunned down by Civ. Seattle gets some scrap time.
Surge eventually do get that break, and it'd be nice just to get that scrap time, maintain the lead, and try to stay ahead
Looks
of the
like
game.
NYSL maybe on the rotation. Mac already here, though. Can Kismet take it away from him?
Potentially for the time, is everything else is by Kitchen.
Everything else by Kitchen for now. Seattle Surge. Full
Oh,
control.
great
Let's see
name.
how they hold on to this one.
Kismet almost ran back into it.
I'm helping you square.
Here's listening.
Top bed on me. Side of dead. Top bed stunned. I'm on board. I'm holding the back. Hold on. I'm gonna give you back. I'm flanking bed. Okay, I'm on the back. Top bed, Kismet. Top bed, Kismet. Kismet, dead. Side door, kitchen. Nice on bed. Nice, Dante. That's 3. That's looking for 1. I have front bed cross. I have bottom bed dead. Nice. I have the cross. We're looking for 1, guys. Yeah, the cross. Side door. Dead. I have the bed cross. Nice. Two art. Okay, I'm mid now. Art, dead. One more art. P1, he's P1 already. I don't see him. He went.
His accuracy yelling.
Stay down on track, okay? Shit on. And art. Dead again. One more. Victor, let's have Victor. Lamar, you went. Catch this thing. One shot mid. Nice, Lamar. What could be about back left? That's one mid. Don't die of time, bro. I'm not. That's one mid. I'm chilling art. They're gonna be all done. And art. One shot. Art dead. In art again. I have him here. Front bed. He's front bed. Go catch us quick. They're gonna double arches. Catch us. I heard that. I need to catch us. One double arches. Let's work this straight. Nice. Double arches, I think.
Seattle Surge shots. Them comms are popping.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Civ getting fired up, killing Hydra. Saying shit on. Love it. Love to hear it.
Players have been bringing the energy. These guys are ready to
Yeah,
play.
accuracy yelling.
It's triple negative. Priest to double.
Civ 16 and 9.
York Subliners able to get any sort of production going. So Surge right now, they've been in their bag, but obviously it's still hotel. You still
Not quite over yet.
You cannot take your foot off the gas.
First set of hard points.
Fred able to break that open.
Let's look at the score. Seattle Surge are running the show. However, New York Subliners, it was a decent opener there on the first hard point. They got a solid chunk, immediately evicted from this one.
But gets taken down for the scrap time to NYSL. Maybe to bring them back into this, but they're going to have to rotate.
Players like accuracy winning those rotational gun.
Can't give this rotation fully to Seattle Surge. They can win with one more good hard point.
The back is Pred, and Pred's picking up pieces and being annoying and turning players around. So Pred has just bought his team so much time.
Kismet's going to be the only one that can maybe get something done here.
So they have the pinch on this hill.
Pinch is on. How well will Seattle Surge hold it? Whoa, baby, it tags in. Not up for the kills. Teammates are there in the
All 4 down for Seattle Surge. Unless Hydra can maybe get in there, this could be the map.
Like that, you deal with the pinch coming through, and guys like Pred and Civ always.
Hydra went in just fucking Rambo style, bro.
You gotta fly and just pray that you can dolphin dive your way into a contest, but it is feeling
Maybe broken. Maybe finally.
ready to play. Did not need any
Skies absolutely gets gunned by Civ. 3 big kills by Civ to hold this down.
seal the deal, but
I don't know if they're going to finish it on this hill. They're going to need one more.
You get enough sort of time in there, you force at least one more hard point. It's going to be a tight one, though. New York Subliners have been stunned here on Hotel in the opener. Seattle Surge have these final few seconds.
Seattle Surge showing that they aren't
One clean.
out of this game quite yet.
and well, that's the start.
Just because they haven't won a single game this qualifier doesn't mean that they're just going to be walked on. They just need one break.
If you could shoot like that, maybe not. That is not a fun fastnet gunfight to have to deal with. And that just means Pred will be the first man in line, chasing kills, trying to entry on this break.
Fred
The kills, honestly, almost falling.
gets shot in the side by Hydra. Hydra, 3 big kills.
Stays alive, keeping the hard.
Maybe to keep this alive for NYSL.
Looking to catch one. He is absolutely
4 dead.
The hard point has been solid indeed from the Subliners. Kitchen nearly perfect. Rotations on, over to the bar. How long will their luck continue?
And this is all about the timing, right? Priest not flying in. They're trying to make
And NYSL get the bar hill. Only 6 points left for Seattle Surge to win this game.
just looking for the trades, but look,
Mac, 2 big kills.
was gonna shoot in the back if they did it, and these guys might be able to shoot him in the front, but Seattle nice and secure on the new time, and I mean it's just a foot race. 3 seconds to go. You don't have time to
2-1, and that's about it.
good enough.
Seattle Surge win map 1.
Came out with the fire, and they delivered on Hotel.
Nice.
Seattle Surge
Bringing it to NYSL.
so long. They have been denied it.
Let's make them play. They say, let's play.
Subliners. That's a tough one. We've not seen them take a loss like that in quite some time. Again, signs of life towards the end.
Seattle Surge still got the fire in them.
What a Great steal.
They say we're not done yet.
By the way, on the Surge player cams, they know what the deal is. Right?
Taking a look at the final scoreboard, maybe.
They're like, all right, we took care of business for map 1.
Absolutely nothing for in the positive except for Hydra 23 and 23 at even.
In Surge,
While Seattle Surge, we got Sib at 25 and 14. Accuracy ended up 18 and 15. Mac 18 and 14. Pred 22 and 19.
like that is the Seattle
21 untraded kills for Sib. Sib absolutely frying right now.
accuracy.
Saying shit on all over the place. Hey, maybe they did shit on NYSL.
You want to see if you're a Seattle Surge fan. And again, on Hotel, the record overall is pretty solid. Now 5 and 4. 2 of those
Pretty good start
to the New York
to
Subliners.
this match.
Men's right there, and obviously at least start their series off right.
Here are the highlights from that opening hard point. And
Some good highlights in here, man. Some really good plays. Sib got like a 3-piece at one point. Pred got a few 2-pieces. Hydra, I know, went insane a couple times too. So
classic rotations, well and truly ahead of the curve when it came to hitting.
crazy.
So good on the break.
Yeah, and really just setting the pace early with those breaks as well, right?
Look at that one. That's a Sib 3-piece right there.
Too, but I think after that, they, full 60 the kitchen hill, and then maybe New York had the opportunity to try to get back in the game over on the desk hill, but that's the one Surge broke through and quite frankly just never looked back. So again, incredible stuff, picturesque sort of.
Here's your maps and modes. We gotta have LSC, Search and Destroy, Fortress Control, Fortress Hardpoint, Hotel, Search and Destroy.
One of a multi-step process, and again, Search and Destroy. I mean, it's been the focus.
What you got there?
Quite literally.
What is this? Is this ball?
After like the first or
Okay.
second week of this year, he was talking about how S&D they need to make improvements. So that was at the start of the year. It's been a few months since that moment, and still the massive problem for this team. 4 and 15 record overall, last in league by a
I
lot.
threw it to where she can't
It's
grab
gotta
it.
be
Oh
this
wait,
big. Like,
she got
if
it.
they can fix this,
What
they
your
will
pups
be
doing?
right back to being just a straight up contender for like top team in the game. But it is just a very big problem they need to solve.
It is a massive.
What your
problem.
pups doing, huh? You furry beast.
We'll deal with the elephant in the room in a moment.
They got Cookie.
You'll be hearing many elephants.
Marley, she just walked out, named after the great Bob.
Very, very close quarters map on the inside.
Cookie just because she looks like some cookies and cream.
Little not is noisy. It's just all noisy.
She just wants belly rubs.
Priester is getting the eye drops in.
She just wants belly rubs, huh?
Broadcast.
She just wants some belly rubs.
Who knows? Either way, though.
What'd you do with ball?
S&D on its way
Where
around.
was the ball?
And it is worth pointing out, as far as Search and Destroys goes, this might be the very best map for Seattle.
They lost the ball. I threw it though.
So
They got to bring it back.
if you're trying to be optimistic about their Search and
Huh.
Destroy like prowess and potential, this is the exact.
They didn't bring it back, Cookie.
especially after the map 1 performance.
They didn't bring it back.
Maybe a crack of a smile out of Sid, but it gets very focused looks coming out of those 4 players after map 1. So
Small belly
they
rubs.
know what they're in for. but
Silly.
They are very prepared and ready to go.
Almost ready to dive in to map number 2.
Yep. Map number 2, Search and Destroy.
No doubt about it. What a
LSCLO.
here, pals. This Super Saturday has not disappointed in the slightest.
NYSL looking pretty good on Search.
What could
Always.
be the
Seattle
which is saying something.
struggling a little bit recently,
See if we can get the
but not a bad Search team overall. So
deeper into it. Quite deep map pull, and here we go though. Fist bumps.
looks like
It's time to party.
fist bumps out going into map 2.
Maybe one important theme is that
Yeah, online 0 and 10 on Search. That's why I figured struggling a little bit for Seattle.
I think thematically for the
Seattle struggling, Cookie.
they sort of play it, at least statistically, in a similar to way they played Vanguard, where like Mac doesn't have the best KD. He's got
It's a good Search map.
7.
LLC
He
look.
also gets the bomb down a massive amount, especially compared to the rest of the league. I think he's like 3rd or 4th overall. So objectively speaking, they're able to put themselves in good spots. They just don't convert. And if you think about a map like Berlin S&D, if you get the bomb,
We're off. Looks like it's going to be NYSL on the early attack. Maybe going to A pretty fast. Oh, wait, no, that's Seattle. Sorry. Seattle on attack. Skies missed a snipe.
Skies misses a sitter.
You don't see that very often.
Kismet.
Kismet does get first blood.
The top side out of this warehouse building is all safe and sound.
Hey,
Speaking of sound, you're going to be able to hear a lot of what is going on downstairs.
It's
No
almost
dead
dinner
zones,
time.
first
I'm
round,
supposed
no trophies.
to feed them after I feed us, so
That bomb's planted.
I haven't eaten yet, so they haven't eaten.
Getting the bomb down.
I know. Give me a little bit. I'll feed you when this match is over. You get fed, okay? I'll make everyone food.
Subliners players are coming through.
Pred gets one. Pred gets two.
For the second, and that's what Surge needs.
Two.
Mac on the bomb site defending.
There's one. Next in.
Great Seattle Surge defense after the bomb goes down to win the first round for Seattle Surge.
Surge. As soon as Sib goes down for the first blood, none of those players above you have dead silence, but that's just kind of terrifying to hear them running amok like in your base. And it's tough to play with a lot of confidence, but I mean, it turned up just falling into Pred's lap. Easy first blood. Hydra's forced the chow, but Pred knew exactly where he needed to aim. So easy stuff there, and you'll take the 3v4 with bomb down. Beautiful way to start the S&D.
Yeah, first round to Seattle. Can NYSL retaliate?
Likes to lay him down. Freezer, will he be doing the same thing this time around again? Forcing your opponents to make a play once that bomb goes down. Crucial here in the mode. At this level of play, you'll take literally...
Pred already on the flank. Behind them a little bit. Can he make a play?
Beautiful thing about getting 3 kills in the first round. Easy dead silence for the next one. Just now runs out, so he's got to slow down a little bit. And I don't know if Priest is watching this.
Kismic. Pred gets one, but Priest with a quick trade. 3v3.
3 versus 3, but now guess who's behind enemy lines? Accuracy is in your spawn, and
yeah, accuracy behind Skies. Can he make a play as Hydra gets one?
Last week, one of the signs of the apocalypse, and this time now, it's definitely on. He's making quite a lot of noise, but there's no way.
Made a little noise, but Sky is already bailed out. That bomb goes down today.
Skies has done a full lap, hasn't managed to sniff him out. He's probably going to die now, but there's the tags. Again, who the hell is that shooting me in the back? It's Lamar.
2v3.
What is going on?
Well, that ends up working out perfectly.
Can Seattle get his takeover?
The flank doesn't come through, and easy reads on the pre-aim, but Skies is going to get traded out.
Civ gets one.
So the 2v2 on site, Priesta tucked away with the Bass now.
Priesta, they know he's there.
Priesta tagged up.
Hydra gets one. Civ 1v2. 17 seconds.
All he wants. Hydra, the smoothest of moves, the slinkiest of shoulders. He is out and gone. No questions asked.
Hydra, great chow. Tying it up from NYSL. One map to play.
I think pretty much all of that comes down to is Skies when he's up in like that top white building, just leaving and leaving quickly, because I don't think he had any idea that accuracy was behind him, and instead just hop, skips, and jumps, flies out the back door, and he's able to get away. Accuracy has to reveal his position, and accuracy never ended up getting that freebie. So talk about a big one for the round one where Pred picks up the two-piece down low to make up for the first blood that came through. Well, New York had a little bit of luck on their side for the round two.
Seattle Surge attacking.
From Hydra now.
That's a weird nade spot. If he gets a hit, I'd love to see it.
Snip snipes out.
I love seeing nade spots.
A single soul will be spotted from this side of the map. Everyone should be backing on up. Oh, I do think
Sib not seeing nothing, but Sib a really good sniper. I love seeing him with the sizzle stick.
The timing might have just worked out. He may be unknown.
You got Priesta watching the cross as well, or at least bouncing back and forth between the windows. So Subliners do have everything covered, but a lot of pressure to win these one-on-one guns.
Ooh, Priesta almost naded himself. He did nade himself.
Way downtown.
He naded himself.
Immediate bounce.
He got shot. He shot himself with a nade, and it gave the kill to Mac.
Doesn't show the feet.
Guys almost got sniped by Sniv. Sib, look at that. He almost got the angle on him. 3v3. Seattle looks like they might be wrapping this bomb back to A. And Hydra already on the bomb site. Kismet looking over him. And now Seattle Surge really spread out.
Can Pred make something happen? This would be special. Oh,
They fall almost simultaneously. NYSL take that round.
There.
Giving them the lead in this map 2-1.
I think he got heard down low by Pred, but
look at this.
Marker, by the way. Caught him in the...
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Like high chest to possibly head at that range.
And it wasn't through anything.
It looked like a good snipe.
Well, so yeah, again, Skies really lucky so far in these past 2 rounds, has to be said.
Mr. Bueno. He works real hard to be that lucky.
Caesar Skies Bueno barely gets out with his life there, giving NYSL the lead. Hydra 4-1 right now.
Who knows? No dead eater.
On a 4 spree.
Gonna need a few kills before that gets in the mix. Here we go.
I think Hydra spotted.
Doesn't hit anyone.
Because Priest actually moved.
But Fred might be in a good position here to defend this. Nice. Oh, that's Mac. Good shots by Mac.
Mac with the big 2. Man,
Thought that was Fred, but it was Mac.
Priest now with Daddy trying to make a play.
That was disgusting. He literally sat on that bomb site and was like, yeah, I know I'm stunned. Just
2v3.
Who wants it? Priest is dead.
Can NYSL do anything?
Just slow right down in this 2v3. He and Skies
Look at this.
should be able to make it a 2v2.
Priest 2v2.
Job. Sib's out of the equation.
And there's no instant job from accuracy. Accuracy's open. He just walks.
Mac's still on that A bomb site, not giving it up. This might be a fight right here on the A bomb site.
Trades potential all the way through. Max.
It is, guys. Nice bait and switch.
Accuracy.
Accuracy 1v2.
Trade for his teammate.
23 seconds. As it looks like NYSL's getting the bomb down.
He's gonna chow out.
Accuracy gets 1.
1v1.
1v1.
Dead silence is complete. Priester though.
Great nade. Priest with the gunny.
Wow, did not see that coming.
What a shot.
Nor did accuracy. Woo!
Putting NYSL up 3 maps to 1.
I mean, there was no big play.
What a gunny.
Genius thing there. Priest just says, "I'm a Vaznev." That is accurate.
Damage foe 20.
They're ready for the gunfight, and just instantly takes him down. And talk about big plays from Priesta. I mean, he's the one that sort of sneaks through with the dead silence, gets up top, and again, just doesn't get traded out initially because accuracy, I guess, didn't have dead silence in that moment, so couldn't make the quick play, and the slow play does not work out. A lot of rounds right there for the Subliners, even when they're getting the first blooded, or getting first blooded rather, they're finding a way.
Yep, they're finding a way to win here. That one was all on the back of Priesta.
It's not over just yet. Heavy presence towards this side of the map now from Seattle Surge. Bottom side, they're getting a little bit of fresh air and they're touching some grass, but they might be pushing up daisies in a moment. Kismet at range. Nice first blood. Somehow gets out. Fred should be there to get the bounce.
Kismet gets the first one.
He's going to check this.
4v3. But Fred gets one, but Skies with another, but Mac with the quick trade.
Up in the top tower.
2v2.
A little bit by Kismet, so he gets traded out, but Mac does win a one-on-one. So
Skies does see him.
versus 2. I don't
He
know
doesn't have no dead silence, though.
He has the drop on Mac, but Mac simply doesn't care. Bullies him out of the sight, and it's Mac and Pred versus Priest and Skies.
Bombs planted for the back side of the room, so it's not going to be spotted from this side. That top angle that Skies has.
And Skies get an angle.
That much. Fred's got
Fred might be able to get an angle on Skies here.
The boys have vacated the top floor. Here we go. Cracks the door.
Quick trade.
Single kill.
Here comes
1v1 now.
Fred.
Versus Pred.
Oh,
Wow, he just waited.
Cross holds the iron.
Absolutely read it like a book. Great play by Fred.
I mean, that ends up panning out beautifully. I think Priest maybe expected both Mac and Pred to be doubled up in that little room, so swings out wide. And I was going to say, that's a distant setup. Like, Mac just gets traded out, and that just puts pressure on both of those Surge players. Like, Mac has to guarantee at least one because he's going to get traded out, and then that's trusting Pred to win the 1v1 after the fact. So a lot of trust in the individual plays right there from Seattle. Trust for good reason. They got the job done, and they stopped the bleeding. New York
Nice. No copyrights for that last one.
Patient Pred.
Was that my optic one?
What's his dead silence?
No.
And he
Optic
is,
one got it,
I mean,
but
no
that's all right.
fleurs given. I know it's the wrong team, but
3 maps to 2 for NYSL.
a lot of noise there.
And they keep
Get the lethals out of the way.
the pressure on them
And now back
to
on.
maybe tie up the series.
They know Pred is close.
I mean, New York also haven't attempted to do anything on the map. I mean, a couple nades coming through looking for the early pick, but after that, it has been very slow, and it's not a lot of information, nothing crazy, but Fred can hear these players down low.
Ooh,
And Hydra with the sniper. Okay.
Looking to make his way forward. Priest's first blood's going to help out.
Priesta gets one.
A decent amount of movement. Okay, maybe out of Seattle Surge. And only
Fred gets guys with the trade 3v3.
kill him for his team.
But Hydra, nice pistol.
And this is a scary prospect. He take care of Pred from down low. He might be able to. Here comes the hit. 2v2.
Should have got that other guy's gun.
Hop Talk is 0 time wasted getting in there with a pistol and trying to hunt this man down, but he's cleared everything else.
Kismet's going to have to be planning A. But he's going to be left in a 1v2.
Pred gets the kill.
Fred and Sib spread out. He might hear Sib.
Priesta earlier. So Kismet does know the last known locations.
35 seconds on this one. Kismet He might be taking a little too long to get this job done. Yeah.
Oh,
Sib could hear him from the outside.
Surge
Immediately in the outskirts
with the
of game.
nice
He had those ears on.
takeover.
Well and truly switched on in that moment. We're going to let some of this time sneak out. As you can see,
To tie the series up at 3 here in the search map. This is a good map going back and forth, back and forth. Neither team really taking any full control.
Biggest moment of the round, in all honesty, it was Priesthood that struck for the first blood. He actually gets a
It's going to all come down to that round 11, I think.
Goes on like nearly a full flank and checks everything except for the spot that Sid was laying down in, tucked away in like the back end of the map. So Sid ends up trading out that kill. But if Priesthood finds the second one, that's New York with the 4-2 lead. But instead, talk about how a lot of these little things have been going back and forth between these two teams. Surge gets a little bit of luck there and all tied up. I'll see.
Whew. Gonna be a big old headbutt on the A-bomb site, and yep, Pred keeps a concussion. Pulls Rico still looking to get them streaks.
Looks like a hard bomb hit, A-bomb hit for Seattle.
For the squad.
But that's done. Just found out there's someone in there. Hydra with the first blood, though.
Shoots in. Pred should have him dead to rights. He does. With nice trades. Good work, Subliners.
But Skies with a quick trade. 2v3 for Seattle.
As the shuffle seems to be done, and the 3v2 now that all the dust has settled. Subliners, you got that bomb down. You should be able to hold this.
Yeah, time to fly as well for Sid. Pops the dead silence. It's a small.
Is he going to rotate it around, or is he going to try to plant there?
Good shots in,
Looks like they're going to rotate.
And that's going to be dead silence burn to no avail and accuracy. Doesn't have the dead silence just yet, but has crowd falling away.
Priesta looking over, though, that B site.
In this spot, he can do this all day.
I don't know if they're going to be able to bring that bomb around with Priesta there. Accuracy's going to have to kill him.
Right on up. Oh my.
God damn, Crab walking like a weirdo.
3v1 now for Sib.
Still didn't hear Priesta.
He does have the bomb.
Sib in a 1v3.
Up here from the Subliners is no way. There is simply ain't no way he's going to be able to get towards either one of those bomb sites and make anything happen. A valiant effort there from
Kismet's on one, Priesta's on the other. He might as well just sit on his butt.
New York Subliners take the lead.
Really, the breakdown in that round is just
NYSL take the lead in the map 4-3.
Opens the door and throws that stun. Hydra just opens the other door, shoots in the back for the freebie. Pred didn't protect his teammate at all, and Pred then has to overextend so far to kill Hydra that Skies just has his back for the coverage. So really, Hydra just makes the plays. Skies is there for the coverage, and just not the ideal setup right there for Seattle. Or either that or the timing just went horrifically wrong, but that just got left out to dry.
Looks like a little slower hit to A, but still looks like an A hit for NYSL.
Slight air of tension.
Hydra going in first without the bomb. Priest is running
A
ball.
little bit more attention out here, but they've got their eyes on.
They've been going back and forth between Kismet and Priesta.
There's a little office space to be played with there. Anyone who cracks out those double doors and tries to...
Hydra even busted out the sniper one time, so...
Now with Mac, okay.
But Mac with the first blood on Hydra.
Chance, he found kill after kill in there. Don't go in that room.
So what happens when they get in there first?
So many like they just
But Skies with a kill of his own, 3v3.
But he still is by himself. Maybe Pred actually has the timing to make the perfect play. The dead silence runs out, and maybe the moment he needs it most, because look at what's happened to that bomb. The B site wide open. No one here to actually...
They rotated it all the way over.
Get this thing planted for
NYSL's going to get it down. Can they defend it?
Skies is going to be at least responsible for watching.
Looks like
3 versus 3.
Skies is on the side of field. Guns accuracy, great shot.
Head got spotted.
He knows Mac's there.
Here comes the shout from Skies. Nice work. Mac drops him 2v2. 30 seconds. And the fight is coming to the bomb site.
Here comes. 2 on the bomb site. Can they get him off?
Cracks a door.
I don't know if they have any tax left.
Awkward. Mac now getting involved. Here
They
comes-
used all their tax fighting Skies. Kismet gets 1. Mac needs a...
Oh, Mac gets them both.
Did he kill him with the door?
He's smiling.
It looks like he almost killed him with the door. That would be hilarious.
Man, more like Kool-Aid Mac kicking open the door, and yeah, hopefully we get a look at that from his perspective, because awkwardness on the door fight here, but he's got the Vaznev. He is loud. Kismet goes flying, and Mac just kicks the bad boy open, hit fires with his just gets him through the door. That is
It almost what it looked like, but he really just hit fired up through.
Pred had dead silence in that moment to try to make sort of a play, or at least not a play you can make without getting heard, but Pred is enough of a distraction. Back there to fly in and trade out the one-shot teammate. And
crazy round to tie it up 4-4.
Right there for Seattle.
Crazy.
NYSL really wanted that round.
Was actually the
5-3 is way different than 4-4.
Bold moves out of Mac to fly in there when you knew the man had a knife. But there you go.
It's like Mac gonna go for the quick A plant.
And gonna get that plant immediately. 4-4 once again. Is this search and destroy?
NYSL spread out. They're gonna have to converge. But
But
accuracy in the back. Absolutely gun
You
Kismet.
just have everybody like posted up. Some deep people in your spawn. Accuracy basically hasn't moved from it. Looks like Hydra's gonna get the freebie, but even Pred is in a deep corner in the opponent's spawn. So it's chaos everywhere.
Skies found Pred though. Good kill.
Pops him off and
2v3.
advantage for New York.
He's gonna check.
Need to converge. 20 seconds.
Just got his back. That's cool.
Sib with 2 big freaking kills though. And then Hydra shot in the back. Seattle take the lead, only 1 map away from taking the search map.
Something, and then Hydra just flying out. Unfortunately, not checking the right
And
corner.
Seattle win this search. This is gonna be insane. NYSL really on their heels.
But still would have lost the round. I'd have to imagine. That's a big moment from Sid. Cornered up, looking straight down the middle lane, and another 2v3 clutch of Miles. I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself, but
I know.
Seattle Surge, they're a 5-4.
That's crazy.
Statement of facts right now.
I know. You're not saying. I know. This is crazy. Seattle.
Just in case. Just throwing that out there.
Here we go. And it's Mac. 10-6. 4 spree from him. The 3 in the round from Sib. And this is going to be the opening hit here. The shots are there. The tags are in. The nades are out. You name it. It's all happening here on LSClo.
Here it goes. Yeah, this is crazy. Bomb's going down though. Kismet.
Control of the asylum. The bomb is being planted on a Hydra first blood.
Hydra gets Pred.
I can't believe. I mean, Hydra was what? Tagged up, naded, 1 shot behind a door, and he still finds a way to get that first blood. But Mac, maybe the next man in. He's on a 4.
Doesn't know he's there.
Kills to his name.
Such a tight formation.
Instead, not a lot of time to make this happen.
Skies the first one.
Sib's gonna
Only a 2v4 now.
If you open the door, Priest knows where.
Accuracy, unless he's gonna go massive.
1 versus 4. Good luck with this one.
Oh, no.
He is the Iceman, but
Oh, no.
Icy's not what you needed there. You needed a miracle.
Is it coming apart at the seams chance?
Round 11. Here it comes.
They've been here before. Calm, resolute focus across their faces. They are ready to party. Can Seattle Surge break the curse?
And look, they put themselves in such a good spot to that round. Like, that is, you've no excuse not to kill Hydra in that moment. He just makes the big play. I can't find the round 11 records fast enough. I tried, Miles. I tried to find him. I have no idea.
I appreciate
going
you. It
into
doesn't
this
matter.
blind.
It doesn't matter. We're going in. Hold on. Everyone.
I don't know what the records are, but
The records.
yep, 2 and I was about to say, I bet you it's not good for Seattle.
It could be way worse. It could be way worse. But this is an important one. And accuracy.
Ooh, Hydra.
Hydra has made it into the office. It's business time.
Oh, that's a good nade as well. That's everybody from Seattle on the
Oh,
outer.
but Mac got Hydra.
Hydra even up the odds.
Kismet got Pred though. 2v3.
He got the man advantage. Oh no.
Priest of Beeman. They're a little bit of surrounded. Skies got both. They won round 11. NYSL take map number 2 to tie it up 1-1.
Destroy struggles of the
This could be another long series, ladies and gents.
Veins. We're all tied up 1-1.
And that is, how many rounds did they actually put themselves in a good spot? I mean, you can even talk about the luck factor as well. Like in the round where Sid gets the
Great search and destroy game. Lots of fun to watch.
Cross in the back, that could have been a round that Surge ended up winning. You have times where Hydra is naded and shot.
Taking a look into the final scoreboard here.
And you think he's
12 and 7 for Skies.
blood, but
Wowza, only 3 and 10 for accuracy.
gunfight to,
Really getting absolutely beamed. 11 and 8 for Mac.
I don't know.
9 and 8 for
put
Pred.
themselves in good position time and time again. Mac did his
10 non-traded kills for Skies.
3 first bloods and just dominated inside
That's the difference maker, man. You got to get your trades search.
enough that still went
Gotta get
long.
those trades.
Yeah, 0-6 now in stage 2. 0-11 online.
Could be all the way to the end as we look at our map set, Fortress Hotel.
Next map in this series, double dose of Fortress.
What you think, folks? Who's gonna win? Give me your thoughts down below. Who do you think's gonna win this? If you're watching it with me live as I'm talking,
On the other end
I'm
of this,
putting these up on YouTube ASAP after they are finished. We probably got some of the fastest upload times on all of YouTube from actually the CDL matches ending to being posted onto YouTube. It's usually about 40 minutes, and there's usually a break between matches too. So, I mean, the map after is usually in a couple maps in by the time I get the last one posted. The Florida Boston maps probably posted about 20 minutes ago. So, able to watch every single match from today on the YouTube channel. If you want to go back, check them out. You can see all this great action in every single map and mode from today and yesterday. So we had 2 special guests yesterday on the channel, but today we just running it solo dolo. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Do what you got to do, you know. I hope you guys are liking the CDL content. If you guys would please like the video and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more matches as soon as they come out. I will pop up in your subscriptions tab, or you can hit the bell if you want to know ASAP when the matches post on the channel. And if you hit that bell, you will know as soon as they are posted. I appreciate you either way. No, don't have to. Because pretty much anyway, you might, if you like CDL this and you like a couple of these videos, they might just show up on your shit anyway. So do what you gotta do. I appreciate you guys coming by anyway. Tip of the hat to you. Trying to keep the music out of the video for the reasons of copyright. They actually don't copyright strike the videos. They actually say that the owner allows use on YouTube, but either way, we're trying not to have a whole lot of copyright strikes on the channel. Trying to post a lot of CDL content, so if we could just stick to the gameplay, a little bit of commentary, no music in the background, trying to keep all that out. So that's usually the only thing that gets me, is the music. If you guys have any comments or opinions or criticism, you can definitely post it in the comments down below. I read every single comment. Comes straight to me. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a long day of matches. We had Toronto Ultra winning 3-1 against LAG. Vegas in a stunner 3-1 against Optic Texas. Florida losing 1-3 versus Boston. And we're in a grudge match tied 1-1, NYSL and Seattle. Lots of fun today. Lots of fun. Scrappy showing his dominance against Joe Deceives. Playster coming in and world starring the new Optics roster. The new undefeated Optic roster. They haven't lost in the qualifiers yet. Kind of ending maybe the honeymoon stage. We'll see. Optic has another game tomorrow. So still one more Optic game. I believe it's against FaZe. I believe it's Optic FaZe tomorrow. So a really, really good matchup tomorrow. Can catch it here on the channel, man. We're going to have it.
The official controller of the Call of Duty League.
So
The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck.
last match of the day, though.
We are back, Call of Duty fans. New York Subliners, Seattle Surge. Map number 3. Here we go, though, into our fortress control chance. What the hell do the stats say?
Oh, this is not a good sign for Seattle, but they did choose it. So, like, they know more than I do in this situation. But statistically, Seattle 1-0, and they've beaten Las Vegas, which, no disrespect, or maybe a little disrespect. Beating Vegas in control, not the most impressive thing in the world. New York Subliners, though, 5-0. perfect on this map. They've won 44% of their offensive rounds, which I don't know how often we talk about how bad.
Look at Hydra in control, 1.24, 1.32 on attack.
Is the league average on offense.
Wow.
And on their defense.
Hydra frying in control.
So, York Subliners, incredibly dangerous on Bagger Fortress control. In Seattle, kind of unknown. But if I had to make a guess, Hydra is going to fry.
That's a very safe bet. Very, very safe
Oh,
indeed. The unknowns
maybe they're going to have a tech pause.
been very dangerous and very damaging for the picks indeed, of course.
Hydra's only got half of his headset on.
Texas was a big surprise for all of us now that we have a little bit of a match delay. As you can see by the calm focus across.
A little bit of a match delay here.
What is going on in that head?
Of course. It's all right.
What is he thinking about? What could it be? He's thinking about capturing A.
I can't even think of a joke here.
He is stoic.
Thinking about
Look at Sky's face.
hitting B. He's thinking about beam and focus. Oh, he's back. Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Think he was thinking about investing in his game.
Respawn.
He's just respawned.
Is he thinking about
And Skies is
oh, this guy's thinking about, oh, look at that tongue.
and here we go.
Wow.
Look at this guy's tongue.
Nearly ready to get back into this one, boys and girls.
We thought the lobby dropped.
I can see Sky's finger in Hydra's
dropped.
camera.
It's fully reset. He's rebooted up, and maybe he is the new robot.
He definitely spaced out there for a second.
Absolutely ready to party.
He was like,
His opponents, though. I wonder what's going on that side. Can we have a look at the Seattle Surge side of the stage? Are they as a little bit more focused? I mean, you can see
Oh.
the reflection.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Sib's glasses. He's in the firing range, absolutely letting it rip with his tap.
Sib stoic too. Ready to get it on.
If anyone ever watches,
Get on the control.
participates in Sib's chat and Twitch and everything, like he is an incredibly focused competitor. He is a ruthless individual when it comes to the approach to the game.
29,000 viewers strong for Call of Duty.
He's gonna
Scump Watch Party probably even more.
I cannot wait to see how far he can go.
He's shooting bots.
It is important to mention for the Seattle camp, even their SMD.
I think he's shooting bots.
Stat line, but you can see
He's
they are
shooting
putting
some.
in work. Like they're having good adjustments on the map, even on
Staying
the
fresh.
consistently putting themselves in good spots. It's just they've not been getting a lot of lucky breaks so far in these rounds, but very focused team across the board. I mean, a lot of confidence they have in the roster.
Hopefully just a quick tech pause.
Stuck together through the entire
Nothing crazy. Make sure if you guys miss anything, we do have timestamps down in the bottom also.
for the
You
year.
guys can,
Team being together.
if there is a long tech pause, you can look down below in the bottom and see
Really just
when they start map 2. I'll put the exact start of the real map 2
there's a great deal of potential.
as the timestamp. So
Difference between a 4-5 record and
if it is 10 minutes long, you won't need to sit through it like I do. You could just take a look at that timestamp down below and it'd be like, oh, it starts at 50 minutes.
We'll see though.
Well, that's when it starts. We'll see.
Fist bumps. Okay.
Maybe they're giving some fist bumpies.
Quick overview of where we are exactly here in the league, but I think this might be fist bumps. Alright, game's ready. Let's get it, boys and girls.
Yep, here we go.
Fortress we go.
You can tell, by the way, exactly where the guys are sitting, because anytime Kismet looks at Skies, he just has the most suspicious look on his face. Like he knows something is just going to get weird. What's not going to get weird, though, are Sib's stats, because again, Surgeon Troy, not the finest for Seattle, but at least in the respawn, Sib, one of the absolute best slayers in the game. So got to be on the lookout for him here on Outbacker Fortress, and him and Pred as well, because you already know Hydra getting ready to run amok on this map.
Yeah, those are the two big names we're keeping a very firm eye on this entire map. And Bruce, nice starts indeed. Pred, though, he's the man who's managed to get himself out and about for a Mo. He's going to be number 8 on the minimap. Watch him.
It's like Seattle on attack. New York Subliners to defend.
Oh, he gets the
That's
two as
Pred, big 2 kills. Here comes Hydra, though.
A lot of success, and Hydra gets dropped as well, so as good as it gets.
Looks
basically, on the
like
opening break.
Seattle might be capping A now.
Maybe at least one tick so far has come through on the
One tick in, but that's it. NYSL stopping him down. Accuracy, the only one out of spawn. Here comes the spawn trap.
Piece just for a single tick.
All that for a single tick. I mean, it's a good tick, though. I've
you'll
seen
take
ticks. Oh, no, it's not a tick. They're draining it. Oh, no, they didn't get it.
Oh, they didn't even get a full tick.
Oh, no, it was for nothing. All that time and energy wasted, although Mac does manage to get out. For now,
Hydra in the spot of the century.
Skies finds 2 in the feed. Pressure is
Looks
still
like 6 might have made it through.
have snuck out. What an awkward fight.
Accuracy.
Those are our 2 submachine gun warriors we'll be keeping an eye on here in this map.
They finally spotted him out, though. He should have went and capped before killing somebody. They didn't know he was there.
Zone, and you're trying to get the trades as best as
Spawn trap still in place. Only 20 seconds left for Seattle to get out of it.
They need something perfect, but they just don't have the setup on the map. They don't have any sort of control, and that is a good start to get past Hydra. And Sib's actually, they're piecing everybody up. Sib wins 2 massive one-on-one gunfights, so at least the round for the moment still alive.
Ooh, and the trophies are down as well. Kismet, what you got? Flying in, trying to get something out of this. He put himself in a weird off angle. Here we go. Oh, teammate. Unfortunate. Pressure still on. 5.4 seconds. Skies is here to try to save it. Can't get it done.
Well, looks like they might cap A, though. Unless Priesta can stop them. Pred.
And there you go.
Able to keep this going for Seattle. Maybe to cap A.
And if Seattle can get this, by the way,
They got 2 ticks.
as well, so you get an extra minute on the clock. You can now win this 1 of 2 ways. So Sib quite literally might have just bailed them out, but you still have to secure this.
Pred getting shot through the freaking truck, though.
Finally,
Sib able to help.
get the final tick.
That minute added.
3-life lead. Surge can make this happen.
3-life lead.
From Sib, not only did he pick up
They can just kill him. They can just kill him and win now. Only 6 lives left for NYSL.
a minute and 6 lives for the New York Subliners to hold on. But what a surprise this would be for the opening of Control.
And also just crazy how, like, you know, everybody pumps the brakes, finds a corner, maybe waits for dead silence to come through. Jump spot here, jump spot there. Mac trying to get in position, working through the flank, but you New York Subliners, they have...
Oh, maybe they're losing their life lead. Wait, Sib gets 1. Priesta with the trade.
Mac looking for trades, but he's got 6 HP. He's trying to find the route, but he's being hunted down, but...
Wow, 1 HP.
20 seconds left. Surge have pressure on point.
Pressure on point. There's the stop.
Surge are capping finally, but NYSL only with 3 lives. 3v4.
Pressure for the front. You get 1.
Sib with 1. 2v4.
He creeps his way on towards the point. Pred's there.
Only 1 left, guys. Gets killed. Seattle wins the first round of Control.
Dude, that is a ridiculous round for them to get as well, because like they had the opening break, had that on lock, couldn't even get that converted to a single tick, and even towards the end, New York had a stranglehold on the map. They had the setup that they wanted, they had the players in the right positions, and then Sib wins not 1 but 2 ridiculous gunfights. His teammates surround him, back it up. They get the 1 4-man wipe and never looked back. That is a nail biter round 1. But Surge, they have that dog in them.
Surge got that dog in him. Good clutch.
Sib's going to try and get the players out as they cross over the top. They're already out.
On attack, can they do the same on defense?
Sound of the sort of whatever Dolphins do. Echo location they have.
That was a good dolphin sound
That helped Seattle set this
by
one up.
Miles.
I did not have dolphin impression on my bingo card today, but I appreciate you for it. Didn't know that one was in the back pocket, but the only thing that Seattle has in the back pocket is the they want to have on defense. They get everybody in a position. Maybe they want to be pressed up a little bit further forward, but that's a minuscule.
Seattle trying to keep them in the spawn trap now. Can they keep them in?
P1, so Subliners trying to work.
Kismet may be breaking that side.
They do get the entry they were looking for.
No, but Pred and accuracy predicting 3 down.
Man on this side of the map up for his team. Oh, that's a nice win. Just trying to keep that foothold. You should be able to get accuracy as well if he peeks out any further. The accuracy's on the right side of the statue. Hydra. Oh, he walks right into it. He is tagged up. Not dead though. Still alive.
Still alive, but they're not getting any pressure.
Yeah, what a 5 spree for accuracy, a 4 spree for Sib. So you might be able to convert into maybe not even just 1, but 2 cruise missiles. And there you go for Sib. I think he might have just gotten it, or he's a kill away. You see the 5 spree pop up. So already 1 for accuracy. A perfect round on defense here for Seattle. They've only had 5 deaths this entire
Yeah, maybe number 1's gonna get on B.
play from Kismet.
Kismet.
That might be the start of it. That is the
Maybe.
window of opportunity for Subliners to get back in this round.
The rest of the Subliners have been strangled in stables. They can't get out.
And Sib
Wins.
win.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
But Hydra on the point now.
More Hydra banged up. Taken not care of. Uh-oh.
Maybe the B site.
Seconds left in the round.
And 1's going to A.
And keep in
They
mind,
could split their defenses.
round, which is massive, but the ticks weren't always there. So if Subliners can actually get these ticks, that could be the difference maker for the round.
Kismet
Still 2 players out.
trying to extend this time by a minute if they can catch B.
Looking like they're going to be able to do. I
Maybe. Oh, just a millisecond left. They got it, Skies.
Gets it done.
Oh my God, 7 lives.
Sib with 2 kills though on the other end, keeping him off the A site. Only 6 lives left for NYSL.
Back towards regularly scheduled programming, ladies and gents. You've got the New York Subliners trapped. Seattle Surge.
They have to cap. They have to cap the point.
Approach you've had all game long. Don't let them get out. You only need 5 kills.
Oh,
There's the first as well. I mean, you get.
that's the last respawn. Says Sib is going on an crazy spree.
But considering how bad it was, I mean, Subliners obviously still in the position where they have to win a round on offense, so it's not fun. But just the fact that they got one zone,
Oh man,
I think, you know, sort of count your lucky something. Whatever.
2v9, actually a 1v9. Seattle Surge win a defensive round to go up 2-0.
let's face it.
And
Down 2-0.
the driver's seat of this control map.
Surge are stunning us all. It's a surprise. That opening offensive round, they got it on kills. And it's been the firepower that's been the saving grace here for Seattle.
I think Seattle, you're sort of playing on free time right now as well. You go back on offense, you're already up 2-0, you're feeling confident. I suppose, again, if it is tied up on ticks, and you might be a little fearful because Subliners are incredibly dangerous on offense. You still want to keep the pressure on, but obviously you're up 2-0.
Accuracy with a cruise missile.
Accuracy is sitting on that cruise missile.
Gun Sky is also.
Oh dear lordy, it's a very strong opener once again here in potentially the final round.
Seattle starting to control the B site. Mac trying to hold it alone right now.
Something to have to deal with, but
He is,
Mac's gonna get
but he
straight.
finally gets a little help.
Sib's got him covered, and
Looks like it's 2 stacked right now.
so you're keeping this up. You already got the extra tick. Already, this is good news for Surge.
It's him in a world of hurt though, pinned down. A full open map.
Fred trying to put in some work.
He's just somehow alive. Somehow still going. You might have to get 2 points on the go at the same time here, but Pred, he's going to do what he does best. Run around.
Almost the second tick at B now.
Terrorize the Subliners.
This might be more freebies towards the back of that as well.
Oh, 3 big kills from Fred.
Doesn't get traded, barely gets away with his life. 4-man wipe right there for Surge, and who cares?
Gets a little ammo.
Seattle, they just want to get the clean 3.
Looks like Seattle might get the B site. They're still contested. Priest actually keeps them off of it.
A little too close to the sun, bit off more than they could chew, and maybe right back to square one. Overcommitted, trying to rotate towards that A zone. Never actually got B.
Yeah, they never actually got B, so.
Yeah,
But still a lot of time left on the clock.
effort.
Here comes the cruise.
Somewhat
Gets trophied.
I think it may have caught a flag or something on the top side of the 40%. That's unfortunate. Doesn't come out too much. But 45 seconds left on the clock. Life count still close enough. Seattle Surge with a slight advantage. They can get themselves over to B.
Trying to wallbang a little bit.
Here calling in the cruise missile.
Priesta, though, with the shots on Sib.
So they're feeling the momentum, but maybe now feeling a little bit of the pain. Obviously still in a phenomenal position. Oh my
Fred, my goodness.
Pred is shooting
Going
like
crazy.
kills in 3 rounds, by the way. You never know.
Oh, dude. It's just so...
Maybe they're going for the A site now. Maybe Seattle get a little bit of control.
Sorry, running an attack. Priest is here to back him up. Try to slow him down. Drain the effort there at B. Eyes towards A now. Kismet might be the man. No.
Looks like it's 2 stacked on A. But Sky is still in that top art area. Hydra now putting in work on point.
Can't get it done.
Gets him off of it. That's about it. NYSL gonna probably take their first round on defense.
3 in that regard, and obviously for Subliners, I mean, they got to win the round on offense anyway, so just
Yet they have to win the next offensive round too, so.
ridiculous how quick they've been going, and they're still
Wait.
going. Seattle actually made it out.
Seattle actually made it to B
Mac by himself.
at
so
0.0.
0.0, and you're good to go. But guys, please challenge sooner rather than later.
There you go. Got him off the point.
A fraction of a second remaining there on the round, and now New York Subliners have got themselves another chance.
NYSL trying to bring it back. They're gonna have to win 2 more straight,
Seattle Surge players 30
including an offense.
times both points.
We'll see if they can win an offense here on Fortress.
Wow, what a round of control that was.
I just can't imagine how painful it would be to win a round on offense on this map and still end up with defense for the round 5 because you've won it on kills rather than like getting the final zone. Like a situation like that is just, that would be miserable to fall into. But honestly, with the way that Seattle have been shooting, Prez got 27, Civ has 24. These two have been looking unstoppable.
Smoked once again. Little deeper on the defense here.
Okay, it looks like someone's got some control from NYSL though. Hydra.
Hydra now toe to toe on the inside of
in the building. Can he cause a little havoc?
Sets their team up in a big way. Pred taken care of. Kismet,
but Sky's also on the B point.
Skies can't win it. Gotta get that little
Kismet also on the B point.
zone capture going.
As Hydra is roaming and slaying.
Flying Fry, but he flies and dies. Kismet out by himself and he
flies and dies.
Through accuracy, too quick for his teammates though, but the nade.
Great nade by Pred as he gets a second one.
I mean, a last-ditch effort effectively towards that B zone, but he just has to stay alive and try to find kills.
Ooh, Pred, God, absolutely world star Skies right there, as he's 31 and 17.
17 for Pred. Still has that cruise missile play with now. He is in prime position to find a few more kills. This is the spot.
Absolutely insane. Civ 27 and 21. Also doing really well. Can Seattle hold? NYSL back in the spawn trap for the win.
Gunfights are there. Sib's going to keep that side of the map safe. Priest is going to check it. Check this right corner, mate. You know he's there. Well, I told you. You didn't listen. That's okay. 25 seconds left of the round, and it is disgusting work out the side.
Fred, 2 more big kills. Civ holding down the trigger. NYSL just getting absolutely mowed by accuracy. 11 seconds. That's about it. 3 more kills for Pred.
With that one, 36 and 18.
That's about all she wrote.
Fly, Pred, fly! Okay, GG's though.
What a great map from Seattle Surge. Taking it down, looking good on offense, taking an offensive win and a couple defensive wins to seal the deal on control. 2-1 map count overall for Seattle Surge. They're bringing it to Subliners. If they can win one more hard point, just like they won map 1, this could be all she wrote. Take a look at the final scoreboard. Civ 29-22 Pred, 36 and 18. That's what we call 2.0 in the biz. Absolutely world starring. No one getting anything really going on the side of New York Subliners. 22-21 for Skies. 19 and 32. Kismet not doing bulldog things on control against Seattle. Seattle looking good, man. It's going to be interesting to see. Can Seattle close this one out in a hard point map 4? I think they could, but will they is the question.
Just looking a little slow. Is it just the end of the series? Now we're coming up on map number 4. There's plenty of time to still turn this around.
End of the day could be the last map of the day coming up. Looks like we got another Fortress Hardpoint. I think NYSL could take a Fortress Hardpoint though, so we shall see. I'm hungry. Just drop in the comments what you're having for dinner or breakfast or lunch or whatever time it is whenever you watching this. I'm definitely hungry.
As soon as you get that first round, you're just big chilling. So I think New York just got a little bit too loose, a little bit too
Red, big triple kill with a freaking Predator missile.
Punish them for it. And a hell of a way to do it too, because again, Surge needs the points.
The Predator missile.
Do it in such a fashion, at least for this map, to put themselves in a good spot, being the first team to beat New York on this map. That's gotta feel good.
Gotta feel great.
Just one more. Maybe do a stream tonight. We'll see how we feel. Been playing some different games on the actual Twitch channel. If you actually guys want to check out the Twitch after hours, we do a stream on Twitch, also twitch.tv/MevalenceTV. You guys can check that out anytime you like. Try to definitely a variety streamer. We play a lot of COD, but we're playing other things recently. So.
even though a few of these maps do look good for him, it really...
You guys more than welcome to check it out. Drop a Twitch Prime sub. We are a Twitch affiliate. You can definitely help support this channel by supporting the Twitch channel.
Round 11. And now looking at the stats, this is a hard point where they kind of have the advantage on Al-Bagr at Fortress. They're 4-1 on it compared to New York's 3-4. And don't get me wrong, that 3-4 for New York does not tell the whole story. They've won a lead here or a lead there, so they certainly...
One last map possibly to end the day right here.
Statistically speaking,
Fortress Hardpoint. Can NYSL keep themselves in this match? Or will Seattle Surge close it out and take a shocker from NYSL? Looking really good, Seattle Surge.
Call it momentum, call it a hot hand, call it what you will. Let's see if the subliners can cool them off just a little bit. Get themselves going as well, because this should be an absolute throwdown here on Fortress Hardpoint. Pred has been something else. Look at them stats.
Pred stats, check these out. 1.49 control, 2.0 cheese and rice. Pred absolutely destroying the series. That was that 36 and 38 and 14 or whatever it was, I forget.
In the respawns, and so far it's looking like that's what Surge are trying to accomplish in this series.
So we go.
And Seattle close it out.
What a result that would be for Seattle Surge. Still those subliners, plenty of life left in the tank. Here we go. Fred give me the lone man on this side of the map, trying to make a dent in that opening hit from the subliners. They have said no thank you. And absolutely battered them over to the point. Now we go.
That was an interesting opening break as well. There was almost no concern for the actual, like, you know, P1 first hill, and a lot of pressure on the top side of the map. And
Seattle started with initial P1 time, but NYSL taking that over, and also have P2 control. So looking pretty good on the side of NYSL to start this match.
He cracked the door and yeeted him straight in that player's POV. That was amazing. Still decent. I did, bro. That was nuts. Physics in this game go wild. Good start from this side.
Hydra still on point here.
Control for now. You still have to do
a little bit of craziness because when Hydra first came into the league, I noticed he wasn't playing any hill time at all. But I think Kismet might be rubbing off on him a little bit on the... You can get a lot more kills having them run at you on the hill than running around like a crazy wild chicken sometimes. But Kismet kind of gets traded out there. NYSL still with initial rotation, but looks like a break by Seattle unless Priesta goes huge.
Priest is holding the back line down though. Slow and steady, a little more sensible. The stun's going to help. Here comes Hydra.
Here comes Hydra though.
Straight into the point.
Great shots. Priesta with the trade stays alive. Priesta did a great job staying alive there.
6 and 1, doing a lovely bit of work here, snaking that halfway.
I also don't know when or
looks like Sky's on the rotation to the back fountain too.
Somehow deal with all three of these players and buy some time. Talk about a miraculous moment. Does eventually get hunted down, so Surge keeping things secure on the rotation, but still actually quite a bit of pressure. I mean, again, a one-on-one gunfight for Kismet. If he wins it, maybe can open things up for the team, but Red shuts him down, and Seattle should be ready to go and start chipping away at that lead, but maybe not for very long.
Oh, Priesta's such a value.
Priesta gets gunned down as Seattle's trying to hold this next rotation to give them some time, but Skies with 2 big kills in the back, and will give them spawns for this hill.
That pressure really does start with Skies buying.
Giving NYSL a pretty good lead. They got about a 40-point lead right now.
Small plays go a long way, and
Hydra trying to heal himself before he jumps anywhere.
9-2. A ridiculous start to this game.
Yep. Invested.
Sky's 9-2. Great start.
Looking now for the subliners to escape this right-hand side of the map. Not going to be an easy thing to do. Let's put them to the test. Nice perfect double char there from Civ. Accuracy immaculate.
Accuracy, 2 big kills there. But nothing really except for rotations and keeping them kind of in the back. I think Seattle's just trying to keep them spawned back as accuracy absolutely beaming right now. Only 7 and 8, but on a 4th streak. As he gets one more before finally gets taken down. Finally gets 5 in a row.
That was a 5 spree right there for the main AR for Seattle to try to get them back.
Mac a little kind of struggling, 4 and 8 right now, but holding this rotation pretty good here.
You can see Sid, they've got it all.
Absolutely gets turned on by Kismet.
Quick with it.
Oh, tough. Can accuracy get involved now? Kismet once again getting things done on the stairwell there. Is Sib
NYSL finally broke.
behind? Good work at the subliners. All
And to miss that, they happened pretty fast, but they're going to get some scrap time here. As Hydra goes for some spawn kills, Sky with a couple.
the subliners and Skies puts them right back on the spawn.
And this is so painful as well, because again, Subliners.
As it looks like Surge are going to have the rotation. NYSL, though, going to be up by about 70 points going into this next hill.
Saw New York, but Surge had pushed out and got a couple cuts covered, and maybe even opportunity for accuracy being the one trying to flank. But I think Hydra's on top of it. Kismet on a 5 spree as well. So like Subliner's been on cruise control so far this game.
The Dolphin dive with 2 capital Ys. Ys out into nothing. Red, Sib in the feed. Good work out of Priest to try to find something there. But at the same time, Seattle Surge, they've got the Blacksmith on lock.
Seattle on point, but getting gunned by Skies right now. Maybe gonna get NYSL some time unless
66, Subliner still. That lead.
Sib maybe gets him off there. He does actually.
Maybe thinking about getting a killing.
Kismet, the Bulldog.
Up on that side, so Kismet's just gonna.
That's such a scrappy hill. Accuracy with a couple big kills, probably up in the top there. No on the side.
Blacksmith.
Accuracy with another one. Man, accuracy really beaming right now.
Flip the map on its
But NYSL still up by about 70 points.
down like that. Subliners are now firmly going to be stuck in this spawn trap.
60
At this
points.
Moment, 60-point game. We'll see if Seattle can make up for it.
They're still trapped. I mean, this is a prime example for Seattle Surge to get themselves into the lead.
Second rotation of hard points.
The cream gunfight.
Seattle with the initial hold here.
Subliners.
Can NYSL do anything about it? Or can Seattle get back into this game?
Oh,
Priesta gunning 2 big kills.
Priest could just go pick up a 3-piece, gun 2 players, get to the hill and break it by himself. So write that down one in the strat book. Credit to Sender, I think, for the coach of the York Subliners for coming up with that big game plan.
Maybe, but Fred too big of his own.
Around the corner. He's still not regened, and it's no problem there. Mac cleans up middle. Hard point still in the hands of Seattle. They're doing what they can. Oh, sorry, the subliners.
Mac 8 and 14, really struggling this map.
Time garnered here on this first point. Second.
NYSL might be able to take this to a map 5.
Happen here. Hydra, a rock and a hard.
But Seattle with the initial P2 rotation. But NYSL not too far behind. Can they pinch?
By the start of the next P2, still about a 60.
Kismet gets kind of caught in the back, so does Skies. It looks like NYSL all 4 down. Seattle full control.
The real hill for Seattle to get back in the game.
This might be the first map for
And Seattle, they might be able to take even the lead back with this hill if they hold the whole time.
hard point here in the second set. Max not looking so hot in the kills department, but hey man, I'm not too fussed about whatsoever. These
Mac finally getting a gunny,
At least
getting Skies.
covered for the rest of them. And honestly, 20 seconds.
Hydra
This is the opportunity for Seattle.
almost gunning Pred too, but Pred able to get the trade.
He's on top of it, has it all covered, and that is a big
As it looks like they're gunning for that back hill.
down and cause too many problems.
This is the back fountain hill as Seattle Surge getting right close within
Spawn out.
tying range. This looks like they're going to be 153, 150.
Putting on the pressure. Sky's now by himself, and you can chain these
2 big down. Seattle Surge might be able to break this. But Priest and Hydra coming in the back too. This is going to be a mixie hill. Hydra with another.
late than never.
Might be giving the hill time to NYSL, but Seattle right there in the front.
Arrives. Hydra Priest are back in the hill.
Priesta with a big kill.
Smash back in the
Fred,
Sky stay alive.
Sib got a kill with the cruise,
The curve there from Sib does manage to get one out of it. You've still got the subliners trap though.
but Subliners still
The first set.
with the hill time.
That's also a moment, by the way, where you call in the cruise, you do end up getting a kill, but I mean, Sib's out of the fight when he's calling in the cruise, so the one kill doesn't make any bit of difference, and that might be the moment where Surge dropped the ball just a little bit because they set themselves up to a great
Seattle looks like they're gonna hold the rotation for next
fight.
in the bottom of the big house.
Maintain that lead, so still about a 35, maybe make it 40-point gap between the two. Seattle
Fred 20 and 19 trying to get something
Fred is aggressively pushing
going again.
everybody down New York grouped up together.
Civ gets gunned by Hydra. Hydra absolutely wants to go take this to a map 5.
Sib, and he's right in on it.
No one really on the point right now for Seattle.
Into the fortress we go.
Now they're finally getting some hill time.
Subliners are not gonna
Seattle,
find
can they
This
hold?
one's a big one. They're fanning out all across the map now, looking for all these angles. Preds on cleanup duty. How many can he keep away? Gets himself one more. Kills in the feed.
Priesta with the good trade.
We're closer and closer.
Sib also 2 HP in a dream.
Time still going the way of Surge.
They had the cutoff as well. Accuracy can see the entire middle of the map. This should be these final 20 seconds guaranteed.
Seattle Surge gonna take the lead again. Another lead change here.
Here, so it's basically a team trying to set themselves up for the advantage, but you should see another 2 hills. And for the moment, Seattle in control.
Yeah, this is a mixy hill.
Accuracy just took it.
No one really gonna take full 60 on this one, but they can get pretty close.
Keep this all together. Here comes the hit.
4 is in the back. They're on a pinch already. Can they pinch them? Hydra
Here we go. Accuracy
does get the pinch. Gonna break it for NYSL.
as well. The break is good.
Hydra gets broke by Mac though.
Savior for his boys. Gets
big
back in the
4.
hills.
3 big down for Seattle.
Seattle Surge, are they doing it right?
Hydra the only one close.
Right now for Subliners, this is back against the wall, and this is Hydra trying to lead the charge. Just gets you to 2 entries. Clean shots to take down Cities.
Priesta.
There for the trade, and all that work.
Can they keep Seattle off this point to take it
His team afloat and try
to another
as well.
P1?
Going back to the P1, but someone does get out. Mac has at least made it through, so Surge.
Accuracy gonna put Seattle within about
Take care of Mac. All good. Looking at P1
16, 12 points. 12 points.
Kismet. Eyes up. Looking for anything right now.
So does it.
Seattle on the initial points. They only need 10 more seconds. They need to get them off the point.
Oh my god, they've just all fallen over.
That's it.
Dropped dead. Oh my
Seattle gonna close it out here.
The Pickhams are up in the air, ladies and gents. What a turnaround.
Wow. Seattle dropping the #1 ranked team, New York Subliners, in a shocker, folks.
From accuracy to boot.
Hey, NYSL lost today.
Geniuses.
Optic Texas lost today. Crazy day of games as we look at the last scoreboard for the final hard point. Maybe
And a shining light maybe going
31 and 18 for Sib.
massive win.
Absolutely frying. 24-22 for Priesta in the hard
Super
play to try to keep NYSL in it, but not able to do so as Seattle Surge absolutely have shown that they can compete still. They ain't out of this. Even though they might be last, they might have lost a few in a row. As we look, Seattle absolutely playing really well today. Only map lost in a 6-5 grueler search and destroy. So that's going to be it for our last episode of the day. We'll be back tomorrow. We got 3 games, including Optic Texas again tomorrow.
Into the Boston.
Much love, guys. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.
These teams in action.